Welcome back to episode 12 of our F1 2021 My Team career mode. Today though is going to be a super exciting day because today we need to re-sign our teammate Jack Aitken. However, before we do get into that, I did want to let you guys know that the other day we launched these, our brand new AR12 World Tour t-shirt. Go check them out, click the link in my description. It's a great way to support the channel by picking some of these guys up. Thanks so much for all of the support. Back to Formula One and back to Jack Aitken. I mean, I could always head to the driver's market and see what some of the other drivers are asking for and stuff like that, but honestly, I feel like Aitken has potential to do really well. He's been doing better and better basically every single race, so I want to give him a chance to at least stay on the AR12 Motorsports team. We're gonna go medium risk, drop $2 million on him. Hopefully that works. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Signed. Let's go. We've got Jack Aitken for $2 million. I mean, that might have been a little bit of an overpay considering he is a rookie. Before we jump out on the circuit for the Monza Grand Prix, we actually have some really cool things to do. For example, we have 2 days on our activity timeline. Let's go with a little bit of focus for Jack Aitken. After signing Jack Aitken, though, we don't really have too much money, so we're gonna hold off on those. Our R&D department, though, so we're working on a whole bunch of upgrades, but we do have a couple of slots open for some more if we do want to do some like this. I could get a crankshaft on the car that's actually discounted. Okay, you know what? I actually like that. Sure. Let's go for it. I mean, we could do this upgrade, MGUH, improved materials. You know what? Oh, all right. Well, I guess never mind. No upgrades for us today. We've only got that single one. Last but not least, though, the most important upgrade that we've got coming today is our brand new engine. You might remember in the last episode, I took a 60 grid place penalty started right from the back. What that means, though, is we're going to be flying out on the circuit for the Italian Grand Prix, not just because of our brand new engine though. We also have, I don't know if I've shown this off before, we actually have one of the fastest engines in Formula One right now. If you take a look, only Mercedes and Alpine have faster engines than us, which is insane. So I'm just saying, I have very high expectations going into today's Grand Prix. I think that's all we need to do. We've got our sponsors, so yeah, let's just advance some time. We've got all of our upgrades.
Some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna go jump out on the circuit for practice, get some more resource points, and then I'll rejoin with you guys in a second for qualifying. So welcome to Monza on a lovely sunny day out here in the AR12 Motorsports car. I have huge expectations for today's session. I'm just saying, if we're not qualifying up in the top 10, I'm gonna be disappointed. We have put so many resource points into this car to make it just basically unstoppable. We need to see some good results here. I mean, I'm not gonna do it if I'm sliding out of the corner like that. I've got to have a near perfect run to take down some of these super fast guys. I'm definitely lacking some confidence out here right now. The car feels a little bit sketchy, definitely a little bit tail happy, as you were able to see. But let's see how we're able to do on our first qualifying lap. No spinning, thank you. Come on, AR12 Motorsports car, through the final corner. Get on the power nice and early, not as early as I could have. That's what I mean. I don't really have the confidence out here with this car, especially with this setup. I'm 0.4 seconds off the pace though. That, I mean, sounds pretty good. We're definitely gonna go out and do another lap, so let's chuck some new soft compound tires on the car ready to go. No way, we out-qualified Pierre Gasly, Kimi Räikkönen, Sebastian Vettel. We absolutely destroyed. I mean, let's speed up the time. Let's see where my teammate goes. Hopefully he was a... What are you doing? I sign you to a $2 million contract and you decide, no, it's time to stop trying. Meanwhile, I've out-qualified the goddamn Red Bulls and even Lewis Hamilton. No way, Pierre Gasly now puts in a new quick lap and he also out-qualifies Sergio Perez, Max Verstappen, and Lewis Hamilton. Jeez. I have a feeling after everybody puts in their second lap, I think I'm gonna drop down in the standings a little bit. I'm gonna do this lap with no talking and hopefully go a bit quicker. Whoa! I did a wheelie! I broke the car. That's my qualifying over. That's it. That's it. I'm not gonna get a second chance. I just broke the entire floor on my vehicle. Don't hold them up. Sorry. Oh, I was doing well, but I got out. Ah! No lie though, I'm super happy with that. P6 for me, P7 for Pierre Gasly. We're in front of some big names and some really big teams. That is why we prepared so much for Monza. We know it was a circuit that was going to treat our car well, and clearly it is. I mean, who knows? Maybe some people took some penalties going into this Grand Prix. Whoa! How did I not notice Lando Norris is starting in P2 alongside Valtteri Bottas? There's Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen. We're starting in P6 with a Red Bull behind us. That is so crazy. Same thing for Daniel Ricciardo and Carlos Sainz. Watch out for Alonso. He's going to be really quick. He's got a really good engine in that car. Same thing for the two Aston Martin guys. It's going to depend on their confidence going into corner one. And then our teammates down in P17 and Kimi Räikkönen. He must have picked up a penalty. Oh, so here we go. Without further ado, clutches in, rev it up. And away we go for the Italian Grand Prix. A little bit of a wheel spinny start there, trying to get off the line. Lewis gets away very, very nicely, as do the AI behind me. That is the confidence that experience brings, but that is the bravery and blatant stupidity that being a rookie in Formula One brings. P4 for us in the AR12 Motorsports car. We've got Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton behind us. I have no idea what happened going into corner one. All of the AI tried to force the long way round for some reason, and I said thank you very much straight up the inside. Found a nice little gap and jumped a couple of positions there. I'm just happy our upgrades are actually paying off, okay? I'm like the guy who's just happy to be there. Take a look at that though. Lewis Hamilton is not gonna hang around for Max Verstappen going into corner one. He had a little bit of a slipstream there. I don't know if he was able to make it stick. I'm kind of trying to get out of the corner nicely. He was. Lewis goes up to P5. So now we've got Lewis Hamilton behind us. I think you can see what I mean though when I say the AI is a little bit quicker than I am. The guys in front of me are definitely pulling away. You know, I'm just saying Lewis must be very confused right now going, what even is this car in front of me? He's probably never even seen our car. There he goes. He didn't even bother waiting for the straight. That man is just insanely quick. I can turn the battery up all I want. There we go. We're getting some slipstream, actually. Is it really worth it to battle with Lewis, though? I mean, I'll stick to the outside. I'm not going to go for an up the inside dive bomb. I guess I'll... Tried to Max Verstappen me again, huh, buddy? Speaking of Max Verstappen, yeah, as it turns out, Red Bull is also a lot faster than we are. So, you know, P4 was nice, but we probably belong in like P10 or so. I mean, I will try to follow these guys. If I could follow Max Verstappen around the circuit, I'm not going to complain with that. We've got DRS. We've got our battery turned up. There's Pierre Gasly behind who's got... Is that the McLaren and the Ferrari? How am I... Thank you, DRS, for that overtake. We've just overtaken Max Verstappen. Wait, am I seriously quicker than Max Verstappen? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've got Red Bulls and Bulls all around me. We're going 3 wide into the first corner. I'm going to break my car. I'm going to break my car. Pierre Gasly apparently has the most confidence in the world and just sent it up the inside, went 3 wide into corner one. Absolutely ridiculous. And he got both myself and Max Verstappen. We are gonna send it. So here we go. We've got battery. We've got slipstream. We're forcing up the inside. Oh my God. The DRS and the battery is just so OP on this circuit. It's literally musical P5 right now. Like, who wants P5 next? Shall you have a go? Whoa, Pierre Gasly jumping into the pit lane. He must have had a collision with Max Verstappen because he's jumped in to, I assume, repair his car. Like, there's There's no way he's stopping on lap 5 for new tires. And then we've got these two guys behind. Yellow flags in front. Can I get in front of here? Can I get in front? Can I get in front of the McLaren? Before the yellow flags, if there's a safety car, I would like that position, please. I can't. He's gonna have to lift. He lift. Lewis Hamilton's gone out of the Grand Prix. And Daniel Ricciardo lifted off, and both myself and Carlos Sainz snuck through with confidence. Same thing for Ocon. And Jeff's actually asking me to come into the pits. Is he? Is he? Lap 12, never mind. How is that not a safety car though? Like Lewis Hamilton literally blew up his car down one of the fastest points on this circuit. And they didn't want to throw a safety car for some reason. Here the AI go. Finally, they're able to make a move. Lap number 7. I don't really have the battery percentage to fight with them. Carlos! Daniel! Jack Aitken? What? Did I break my front wing though when I crashed into Carlos Sainz? Whoa, Jack Aitken locking up. Bouncing his way over the curb. Behind us, we've got Giovinazzi and Yuki Tsunoda. So we are now bleeding positions. I think we definitely, though, made the right choice for keeping Jack Aitken on board. I'm just saying, that is why you upgrade your engine. You know you're going to be racing at Monza in the season, and you need a very, very good package to do well. Very nice block, Jack Aitken. All right, we're just cheating over here for AR12 Motorsports. It's lap 8 in this Grand Prix. Let's see if I can run away from my teammate a little bit. I should be a little bit quicker than he is. And then I'll be able to put some distance into this car and pit on lap 12. Update, it is now lap 11 in this Grand Prix. Valtteri Bottas and one of the Ferraris have jumped in. On lap number 11, we'll see a bunch of the AI start to go in. Valtteri, please just overtake me. Please just, oh, I'm lifting. Go, go. Don't slow me down. We're not racing each other. I need to stay in front of Yuki and Giovinazzi and my teammate. I am getting slowed down. There more AI goes into the pits. We might actually be in P2 right here. P3, actually. Lando Norris is leading the Grand Prix. That's awesome. At the end of this lap, though, we're now going into the pits. Carlos Sainz is out of the Grand Prix. Safety car deployed. What happened? Whoa! Carlos Sainz is coming down the start-finish straight. He's got one of the Alpha tires. I think that's Pierre Gasly there. Up his outside. One of the McLarens, that's Daniel Ricciardo's coming back onto the circuit. And then for some reason, Carlos Sainz aims for him and smashes into the back of him at 200 miles an hour and destroys his car. Are you kidding me, my guy? I think we're in a very good spot to get a very good result out here today. We're going to be getting basically a free pit stop now as we head into the pits. Very good. We've got Yuki Tsunoda and Giovinazzi behind us. There's one of the Ferraris out there. Come on. Come on. We need like the best pit stop we have ever done. Come on, lads. What? Why are we in slow motion? 2.8 seconds. Back to racing. Well, back to safety car. We're in P6. No way. P6 in this Grand Prix. A lovely free pit stop. Here we go. Safety car is jumping into the pits. We've got both McLarens up here. Watch out for Max Verstappen. I wouldn't be surprised if he sent one really hard here. More importantly than any of those guys, though, I've got to try my best to run away from Yuki Tsunoda and Giovinazzi. If I can put Daniel Ricciardo between us, that would be okay for me. Get ready to go racing. We're speeding up. And there's the green flag. Not my best safety car start that I could have had. I don't think I want to look up the inside of Daniel Ricciardo going into turn number 1. I feel like that is a bit too ambitious for us. A little bit rough getting out of the corner for myself. Again, a lack of confidence with this car. I do not want to spin. I do not want to bottle this race. Things have been going really well for us so far. I just want to get to the finish line, like now. Before that, though, we have 12 more laps of this Grand Prix ahead of us. Watch out for Daniel Ricciardo. He's going to try to run away. I'm going to use some of my battery, try to keep up with him. And Yuki Tsunoda is gone behind. 2 3.6 seconds. George Russell is back there on the hard compound tires. 3.3, 3.4 seconds. Make that 3.5 seconds. He must have an issue with his car because he's not driving properly. 3.6, 3.7, 3.9, 4 seconds to Yuki. What is the problem with the AlphaTauri? 4.7, 4.9. Yuki Tsunoda now drops out of P7 and P8. Wow, he must have had a massive problem with his car to slow down that much. That was crazy.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there. We're attempting to manage it.
You shut your goddamn mouth.
Okay, touch wood. Seems like the fault has resolved itself.
That's right, Jeff. No problem with this car. Well, I have a feeling Max Verstappen's engine isn't gonna blow up going into the final corner of the Grand Prix. Like I said, I didn't expect to be saying that today. I didn't expect to be fighting Max Verstappen. And Charles Leclerc wins it home for Ferrari. No way, the absolute scene. I cannot believe that Ferrari gets the dub in Italy. Very nicely done, Charles Leclerc. That is so sick. Charles Leclerc P1, Valtteri finished up in P2 actually, and then Daniel Ricciardo. That is some massive points for Ferrari. I bet you didn't expect to see that. Same thing for McLaren, having an awesome race out there. We really didn't do too badly in P6. Pierre Gasly also had a really good drive after he got crashed into on one of the first couple of laps. And Jack Aitken, you gotta feel for him after he had an awesome drive and then ran into car trouble with Yuki Tsunoda. That sucks. In terms of the standings though, it's only 2 points between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. The team acclaim is looking good after that one. Jack Aitken nearly levels up. The sponsors are loving it, so hopefully in the next episode, we can do even more upgrades. That, though, is where we're gonna wrap up this episode for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, subscribe for more. Don't forget to check out the AR12 World Tour merch. Link is in the description down below. Seriously, this is probably my favorite stuff we have ever made. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon with some more F1 2021. See you then. Bye!